Her 9000's game room.
Okay, I've been thinking about making this video for a while, but I've never quite got around to it. I wanted to make a video about some of the difficulties I've faced with YouTube, and how, in a couple of cases, when I nearly had a big break, it was snatched away from me via copyright issues. At one stage, a prototype for Sonic 4 leaked, and I actually used footage of it, wiped the sound, and talked over it. I gave my sort of preview review of what I thought about the footage of Sonic 4. Now this video got mega views and was getting me a lot of needed attention. But then it was pulled down for breaking copyright, which technically, as far as I'm concerned, reviewing something's fair use. Got me a strike against my channel, and I actually got effectively mail from Sega threatening to sue me, which is obviously always a sort of problem you don't want to face. I then made a video a lot later on the lady on GMTV that was complaining about Fortnite and wanted Fortnite banned. I cut parts of this interview out and I responded to her, basically calling her a complete muppet, as she was. This stayed up long enough to attract a healthy amount of views and bring attention to my channel, and then originally it had the sort of copyright against it where if it was going to make money, the TV studio would grab it, but they decided to block it. After, I don't know, 4 days they decided to block it, which is annoying as heck. It really feels like you're trying to get content out there, trying to do something new, and you're just constantly, time after time, having the rug pulled out from under you. But it's not even that, it's the little things. I did a video about Jacqueline Pierce. It was actually a rest in peace video, where I briefly talked about her, and then I showed my favourite scene of hers from Blake 7, a show that means a lot to me. And I ended it by using recordings of the Federation blasters from the show she was in and doing a 21 gun salute. That existed for a long time, got a lot of views, but I don't really care about that in the terms of it wasn't something I was trying to do to get popular. It was something I was doing to generally show my respect for this actor. That remained up for a long time, it had a fair whack of views, and now that's had a copyright claim and can't be seen. It's strange because I know I used footage from the show, but at the time entire episodes of this show were all over YouTube. But I think now that the BBC's got a little bit more current and with it, and they're part of this Blinkbox thing, they are suddenly trying to come down on stuff that shows their footage. But I'd argue showing like 3 minutes of Blake 7, an interaction between two cast members, one scene, it's not going to take any money from them. If anything, surely that sells the idea of Blake 7. I have another Blake 7 video up, one that's saying why you should watch Blake 7, which features footage but with me talking over it, and so far, fingers crossed that's not been touched, but who knows. I went out of my way to get a talented performer to sing a live rendition of Wuthering Heights for me, to put on the end of my videos at one stage. And I've now found that despite that being a live recording, you know, that's got these videos banned in Denmark, but only Denmark, strangely enough. Still, the individual's talented, and I guess if they wanted a career pretending to be Kate Bush, Denmark's the place for them to go. It's just really hit and miss and strange how YouTube can be really enforceful with the rules on some people and then let it slide in other cases. I'd seen the film Evil Dead, the old Bruce Campbell film, an amazing movie. I'd seen that up in YouTube in its entirety in really high quality. Well, I decided I wanted to review that, and when I first saw that, I saw it in really grainy, awful quality, where the picture skipped from black and white to colour, and foreign subtitles came up, and there was static and fuzz, and I decided I'd get a few scenes from it and really dirty them up, make them look like a really pirate, terrible video, and then I'd talk over them, and I'd review them, stating that this is the way I saw the film, and I thought, in a way, with its grindhouse nature, it helped. YouTube blocked it. And yet, while that sat blocked and unable for people to view, there was still full copies of the film put up by users who had nothing to do with the studio, allowed to just sit there. YouTube is it's a real pain to be a creator on, because you don't feel supported in the slightest. You feel like they are the tool of the big companies and they will instantly side with them regardless of the law, regardless of what's wrong or right. And let's face it, I'm not going to go to court with Sega whether I'm in the right or not, because it's just not worth my time or my money. And then, you know, that's before we start on things like the algorithms, where they just push certain channels again and again. Feeling like a content creator who's trying to get something out there and trying to build a bit of an audience literally feels like banging your head against a brick wall. But, you know, I think it depends on what you're doing YouTube for, and I'm not really trying to be famous or make money. I do it as a passion project. It's something I love. I love having the ability to talk about horror movies and video games. And as long as that's what you're into and you can get your views, I mean, I've got some decent videos, decent numbers of views here or there, and if you can do that and it brings a smile to your face, it's worth it. I don't think it's the platform for the future though, and there's got to be something better out there. There's got to be something which more favours the user and the creator and allows new ideas and new talent to get out there and actually get some respectful viewing figures. Again, I don't care about money, but to actually be seen and feel like you're heard more would be a wonderful thing. Okay, it's Kern9000 signing off saying keep on gaming.